This is narcissistic controlling behavior within a relationship, and one of the warning signs that you want to definitely be aware of. You see, when you meet that person and every time something happens and that person is in the wrong, but they try to blame you for it and figure out a way that you're the actual one who are in the wrong and not taking responsibility for their own actions, and are saying that you disrespected them and aren't willing to look internally and see themselves for who they really are, this is a narcissistic controlling person, and the relationship will eventually end, or you will find yourself being in a controlled state of being. You won't be able to talk to your friends. You won't be able to talk to your family. You won't be able to have social media. You won't be able to walk down the street in a public venue and other people of the opposite sex are around and them not start some kind of argument. You won't be able to give anybody a compliment or anything of that nature, because eventually they'll get you into such a controlled state of trying to avoid arguments that their narcissistic behavior causes you to not be able to truly be yourself. And it always starts out with simple things. It'll start out with a simple conversation or a simple situation where, and I'll give you one of my own personal experience. So for a time frame, I was driving Lyft. And while I was driving Lyft, I was dating a young lady. Oftentimes, I would give her a call when I didn't have anybody in the car. But then, because of the noise in her background, I didn't want to hear all that noise in the background most of the time. But oftentimes I would give her a call. But then it got to a point where I got people in the car. She didn't want me to play music. She wanted to be able to sit there and listen to whatever conversations were going on while I was driving someone in Lyft. And when I brought it up and said that, hey, I'm working now, I can't talk to you while I got people in the car. I need to play the music, make this the best ride, get a good tip, so on and so forth. It turned into an argument where the person was saying, well, you always was talking to me. You talk to me all day in the car. And I was like, no, I don't talk to you all day in the car. I didn't start that. Matter of fact, you are the one who started calling me while I was out there driving. And so the person tried to turn it over and make it seem like I was the bad person in the situation, and not being able to look inside themselves and see the insecurities and how they was trying to be a controlling person. It took me a while to notice it. It took me a while to recognize the red flag of what was going on. And you may be going through a similar situation and not even realize it. But if you come to realize that that's the type of person you're dealing with, you might want to escape that relationship, because it's not going to get better. It's not worth going through any process of counseling. It's not worth trying to talk through it. Just let that person go and let them figure it out on their own, because all you're going to do is waste some valuable time of your life. And your life is too short and too long at the same time to endure some bullshit like that. So I implore you, you're dealing with this type of narcissistic behavior, and they're going to call you narcissist. They're going to call you the narcissist. They're going to call you the controlling one. They're going to call you all kind of names. They're going to try to make you seem like the bad person even when you walk away from them. But at the end of the day, if you value your peace, if you value your peace of mind, if you value your ability to love someone and have someone love you, that type of person you need to escape from, because it's only going to get worse. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.